sir, object is created for your text box. This line background, a text box available na first input tag. This input tag object is created, and that object address is stored in the this T, that is called as a reference variable. I hope you remember the non-primitive data type. This is non-primitive data types are your objects are as well as the arrays. In non-primitive data type means object or array where it is created, that address is maintained by the one separate variable. This variable is called as the reference variable. Here it maintains the address of this big box, and the small boxes are created in the area of is called as the SA, South Africa, and this one is created in the HA. What is SA means? HA? Sure. Since stack area reference variables created, heap area objects and arrays are created. The non-primitive data types explanations long back in the JavaScript. But this line background, the same diagram is forming. But where is the object creation steps, sir? Object we are not creating, sir. This statement internally object is created. In the right hand side part, result of that is this one. And this is the left hand part, sir. Result of this is this one. Non-primitive data types explanations linking point. Now, which tag object it is created, sir? Whose tag ID is TB1? Whose tag ID is TB1? That tag object is created. So TB1 ID, which tags are into input type first text box. So this first text box object is created. That object is substituted in this place. A substituted object address is stored in the T variable. So by using this T, you can access this tag in future. Get detail if you need that coding. I'll write here the comment, see that, sir. I'm asking the browser, get the object of element. Which element? TB1. TB1 is the ID or representation of the input tag. But input tag equivalents to one class available in DOM. For every tag equivalents to one tag is available in the DOM. Actually, they want to create the input tag objects, sir, but tags objects creation not possible directly. Then only they provided the classes. What is the input tag equivalents to class, sir? HTML input element class. This is identified by the browser. Next, what happens, sir? Creating the object. Some OBJ. This name I don't know, sir. Just for your convenience, I'm using that name. OBJ equals to new followed by class. This step first time, something reference variable equals to new followed by some class name. Is it first time? Sure, first time. I think non-primitive data types we use it this statement, sir. New string, new number, new boolean, new date also I used it. Okay. It's creating an object for which class, sir? HTML input class. That object reference stores inside one temporary reference variable. That name I don't know. That is my assumption only. Next, what happens, sir? Initializing this object, initializing the OBJ with all details of input tag. The input tag inside, what are the information is available? That all the details are initialized to this OBJ. Initializing OBJ with all details of input tag. Details in the sense, sir, attributes and data, sir. What are the attributes we have, sir? That all the attributes, HTML attributes and CSS attributes, plus what is the data available inside the tag, the data also. That every information is collected and stored in this OBJ. After that, it is returning that OBJ. It is returning that OBJ. The returned OBJ is assigned to your reference variable T. what is the object it is returning internally, that reference is assigned to our variable t. So these are the right side point activities, sir. These all the steps happens inside this single line. Actually, this method, if you don't know, sir, these all the lines developing our responsibility. But luckily, we found the methods are predefined method. A method inside that 4 steps is available. A last returning value is storing into your reference variable t. But now t inside what we have, sir? T inside what we have? Reference available. Whose references are? Input tag reference available. T contains the reference address of the first input tag this. But now with that reference address, you can play on this tag. A linking establishing like that. But I'm just placing in comments for your future reference. These all are the activities happens inside the get element ID method. Next, can I print the Tina, sir? Yes, sir, you can write the printing statement. That's not a problem. But you are not getting any data, any information, etc., etc. It's just displaying. You are the object and not a displaying. T is object and not a clarity is comes. And this is object of the so-and-so class. The class name also displaying, sir. First of all, browser saying a T, you are the object of this class. Object to this class. It two names displaying on the browser. Data, settings, nothing is comes. Up to checkboxes, HTML contents are a last line is JavaScript output. This is object of which class? HTML input class. We already expected that one. We already guessed that one. And my explanations is already there. So line above HTML output to line below JavaScript output. So this information is about the T. We know console. Console. Open the console once. Type your object name, come this one. But a T object internally, what we have really, the details we can watch here. See that. What we have inside the T. The whole input tag is stored. Observed? That every information of the input tag stored inside the T. But that one not printing on the screen, sir. The internal structure, sir, not displayed anywhere externally. Next, the second method I'm using, sir. I want to get the object of all these 3 checkboxes. One option, we can use the same method. But what is the problem? 3 times I have to use. Because if I use the same method for the checkboxes, constant C equals to, this is the method, sir. 100% you are getting the object, sir. And you have to write here CB1. But how many checkboxes you will get the accessing permissions, sir? Only first one. But what about the second one, sir? You have to repeat, and take the CB2, CB3. And this is the C1, C2, C3. Luckily, 3 checkboxes available. If 20 checkboxes available, unnecessary, sir. And in this scenario, ID is not suitable. So we can go for the name attribute method. So all 6 methods purpose to same. Situational wise, you have to change the methods. So C equals to get elements by the name. What is the name, sir? CB. So how many checkboxes we have with the name of CB? How many checkboxes we have with the name of CB? Those all checkbox objects created and returns. With a single step, we are getting all objects at a time. But this is the easiest process here. Now, first time this method using background activities I'm explaining, sir. With the name of CB, how many checkboxes we found? 3 checkboxes we found, right? 3 checkboxes in the sense 3 input tags and not 3 checkboxes, nothing but 3 input tags. Okay, with the name of CB, we found 3 checkboxes, and 3 checkboxes are coming from the 3 input tags. But what the browser doing in background, sir? For 3 input tags, it is creating the 3 objects separately. Separate, sir. This type of steps 3 times it's performing it. Here also, we rough names, sir, not real names, because internally system which names used, I don't know that one. So new object creation followed by HTML, again input element of checkbox type. Second, 3 checkboxes, 3 objects are created. This is dome, amma, not upma, chapati, dosa, idli, curry. Dome understanding very, very typical. Without concentration, without attention, dome understanding not possible. For your kind information. Just jovially if you are listening that one, casually if you are listening, dome understanding impossible. A data structures how much tough to understand, dome also same level, sir. So it's not an easy topic. One sentence also missing in the explanation, sir. Next connectivity you are missing. Handle the body with carefully. Telugulo translation required? No, kada? So body and mind both put full attention on the dome. In coming 3-4 days at least. Next again your interest. Mali simple topics are comes. In 3-4 days full attention required. Dome if you are not understanding properly, sir. Next topic validations I am going to explaining. You can't understand that one. Next topic event handling I am explaining. That also you are unable to understand. A topic deciding your coming 3 topics understanding levels. If you are not understanding this topic after 3 days, sir, better don't come to the next topic also. No chance to understand. Guarantee. Bond paper also I'll give it. So careful. It's not an easy topic. It's not an allatappa topic. Telugu people say. So 3 checkboxes, 3 objects created internally. Objects names literally I don't know, sir, because of the predefined logic. We are just assuming obj1, obj2, obj3. But 3 objects created here. Next what happens, sir? These 3 objects are initialized with all the details of your checkboxes. With all the details of your checkboxes. Every information, sir. Attributes, CSS styles plus data of the tag. Everything is comes to that box set. That only I said all details. In all the details, HTML details available, CSS details available, and your data is also available. Everything is initialized to this object. After that, sir, it is returning the 3 objects generally. But as per the programming rules and regulations, 3 objects returning at a time, no subject is supported, sir, including JavaScript also. in C or Oracle or Java or .NET or Python or JavaScript. Returning more than one value, 100% not supported, not allowed. Somebody you have some C knowledge together. Can you return more than one value by using functions? No. Somebody you have some core Java and .NET knowledge. Can you return more than one value by using any method? No. Limitations are there. Rules and regulations are there. But you are returning here, sir. My subject also not supported that one. Any subject is some basics common, sir. Fundamentals common only. So my subject also returning the 3 objects at a time is not possible. Reasons are, the method is returning the 3 objects. We are unable to receive that one. Problem our side, not method side. How, sir? But these are the 2 markers, sir. We have 3 markers like this. Imagine these are the 3 markers, right? Online student, just follow imagination. In my hand, 3 markers available, right? One blue color marker, one red color marker, one black color marker. Okay, na? But you are unable to catch it together. Offline students, I am throwing these markers. Close the eyes and imagine the situation. My dress black and brown, sir. Black shirt, brown pant, black shoes. Cutout is game, huh? And they don't know my face, guys, sir. Explaining. You wanted daily seeing my face, you know. They doesn't know even. Shiva Kumar, name only knows. So 3 markers, right? There are boys, so many cricket players together. All-rounders, batsman, bowler, umpires also somebody. So who is cricket player? Red shirt, huh? Okay, I'm throwing these all the 3. Are you ready to catch all these 3? No, na. Hey, cricket player kada. You can't catch it, huh? 1 throwing, catching, but why 3 throwing if not catching? Because when you are throwing the 3, I'm throwing at a time, but they're traveling at a time, sir. No, they're traveling in the same route map, sir. No. Once they release it from my hands, sir, 1 marker goes to east direction, 1 marker goes to north direction. So catching all the things at a time is not possible. That is the reason why functions not returning more than one value. They're ready to return. We are not ready to catch that values. So it is a technical problem, sir. Then what to do, sir? We have to use a small gambling operations here. What is a gambling operations? Madams, mana hairband available? Huh? If you give one, just imagine it. Don't give one again. But the judgment hair bands are using. But these 3 markers, what I'm doing, sir, and just I'm applying the hair band, right? Now I'm throwing. Red shirt, are you ready to catch it or not? Why? Previously 3 only I'm throwing. Now also 3 only I'm throwing. Why first time you said no, sir, we can't catch it. Second time, yes, sir. Reason? First time between these 2, there is no interconnection. 3 individual pieces. But now all these 3 we threaded with one elastic or rubber or plaster or something. And these all the things like as our division tag, they formed as a container or not? If I throw the container, sir, what happens? Internal content is also moving. So that type of coding is required here. Then only we are able to return the 3 values, 30 values, 300 values in any programming language. For that, one of the solution is arrays. If you want to overcome this problem, one of the solution is arrays. The second solution is collections and data structures. So what to do, sir, now? Not what to do, what system doing inside background, that is I'm going to explain here. So they are creating one collection object here, sir, fresh object. One collection object is created. Which collection object is created, sir? Generally, HTML collection object is created, sir. A HTML collection object is created. This is equivalent to our arrays operation, sir. Externally, it's a collection, sir, but internally, it is organizing and maintaining all the data in the form of arrays only. Arrays. also called as matrix, like this. The 0th cell, sir, is first cell is the second cell. Here first object address available. Here second object address available. Here third object address available. Here fourth object address is available. And all these things are represented with the common name. This name is called as the array sometimes, and this name is called as the collection some cases. So collection is similar to your division tag in HTML, sir. Simple thing, container. Collection is a container. It contains the things. After this, next what happening, sir? Adding the three objects to this collection object. Adding the three objects to collection object. Next and the last point, sir, it is returning the collection object. How many you are returning now? One I am returning, but internally it contains the three components. A returned collection object reference is maintained by our C. And this is the process. But all these things writing ourselves is very, very tough, sir. Then only they provided the predefined method. But why we are discussing, sir? Just background awareness. I don't need to explain all these things. Just a single line. This method returns the multiple objects. That's all. But for background knowledge also, I'm trying to explain that point, sir. Try to catch it. If unable to catch it, simple. When I call this one, it returns the three checkboxes addresses and that's stored in the C variable. Very simple sentence. No, sir, backgrounds also interested, sir, and to follow these points. So repeating the points, I'm asking the browser, get the accessing permissions of this CB. First, browser is identifying how many tags are using the same CB. It is identified the three tags, three checkboxes. The three checkboxes are belongs to three input tags. For these three input tags, they creates the three objects like this. And all the three objects are initializing with the checkbox details and data. After that, creating one collection object and storing all the three checkboxes inside this collection object, and finally returning the collection object. That one stores into this C. Same, sir. Division tag concept, this concept both are same only. Division tag concept, this concept both are same. Division is the HTML collection and this is the DOM collection. Now, can I print the C now, sir? Yes, sir. Again, you will get the two words. C is the object or not, it is printing first of all. And that object belongs to which class? A class name is printing. C is an object of which class, sir? List class. But you said that collection, sir. List is one subcategory of the collection. Collections basically two models, sir. List, sets. In core Java, you are going to learning all these things. Otherwise, in C language data structures, basically collections, the two models, main models. One is the list model. Second one is the set models. Some goes to this one and some are using this. Both are the subcategories of the collections. List means which lists are? From data structure point of view, it is single linked list. Single linked list and one point is there in data structures. Single linked list to double linked list to C language DS, any idea? Na? No, na? I'll leave it. Why risk? Okay, in this program, two methods completed, sir. And this is an output also. Nothing special in the output, sir. We just collected the objects references and stored in our local programs. And once if we stored in our local program, by using this reference, we can communicate with the tag. We can do operations dynamically on the tag. Next one, Third and fourth method I am going to covering. Fourth method. Third method is the name of the tag. Fourth method is the class attribute. Same in name attribute place class attribute it will comes. Labels I'm taking, sir. You can take spans also, no problem. H1s also we can take it, sir. Okay, take the H1. H1, some apple, H1 close. And H1, some mango, H1 is close. So 3 tags I'm going to creating here. Orange. But now I want to get the objects of all these 3 tags, sir. As per our last 10 minutes knowledge, by using ID, we can get the object. By using the name also, we can get the object. But in this code, is there any ID? No. Is there any name, sir? No. But what we have, sir? Tag name is available. With the tag name also, we can create the object. Next one. H1 input tag 2 used together. Next, I'm going to creating some images. Images objects also we can get it, sir, no problem. Otherwise, span tags also we can use. Otherwise, paragraph. Any HTML tag, sir, no objections. Any HTML tag. I'm using some span tag. Class equals to C. And display some names, simple data. Hello, span close. One more span, class equals to C. Hi. 3 H1s, 2 spans. So I need the accessing permissions of all these tags. Now start the operations. So by tag name, write the H1. By tag name, elements by tag name. Which tags are? H1 tag. And now object name I'm changing to H. Same explanation again, sir. Change. Same explanation. The only change is they found the 3 H1 tags, sir. With the name of H1, they found the 3 H1 tags. 3 H1 tags, 3 objects are created. But what is the class name here? H1 tag objects we are creating. What is the class name? One side is sound coming, another side sound not coming. Heading element. We don't have anything here. Once again, obj1, obj2, and obj3. Object 1, object 2, and object 3. So same class are 3 objects because all are the same tags only, H1, H1, and H1. Next, these 3 objects are initialized with all the details about H1 tags. Next, collection object is created, sir, and all the 3 objects are stored in one collection object and returning that collection. Procedure same as, sir, class name changed. Last method, what are the procedure I explained? The same procedure, just changed the class name. So I want to print the H, sir. Sure. Next one. A span tags available that I'm going to creating SP span tag object. And the method name is class. And what is our class, sir? C. Well, you want to write again same points, sir? Points is the same. Class name changing, HTML span element class. Over kada. Why sir mali same comments copy pasting, just changing of the class name. It's third time kada, not first time. Repeat all these points to here. And H1 places span. Heading element places span element. Rest of points as it is. Get element by class name. See class name only, sir. The class attribute available together. What is the name of the class? C. That C only I used here. And write a small printing statement for this one also, sir. Both are the objects of which class, sir? HTML collection and HTML collection. But first collection object contains the H1 tags objects internally. Second collection object contains the span tag objects. Is there any chance to check the background structure, sir? Yes, open the console, write your tag name. So H is an object of HTML collection. How many objects we have internally, sir? 3 objects. Who is that 3, sir? H1, H1, and again H1. Expand this button, sir. In 0th cell, first H1 stored. In second cell, second H1 stored. Third cell, and total number of objects are 3. Similarly, check the second one also. What is that? SP. It is also an object of HTML collection. How many objects we have internally, sir? 2. What are the 2 objects, sir? Span, comma, span. Expand this button. 0th cell, first span object stored. First cell, second span object is stored. When I'm moving here mouse pointer in HTML page, the selection changing, observe that one. And here also, this is H1, this is H2, this is first heading, second heading, third heading, first span tag, second span tag. Internal structure of your object variables, we can check in console. That's not a problem. Instead of writing our own logics. So this is the third and fourth methods. Now all these 4 methods purely working based on HTML things only. HTML ID attribute, HTML class attribute, HTML name attribute, and HTML tag name. Similarly, I need the CSS way of operations, sir. I want to create the objects based on the CSS information also. We already discussed the 5th and 6th methods, sir. But real CSS feeling, if you want to get it, at least create the 2 selectors. But imagination ante maybe feel coming or not, no idea, sir. Really create the 2 selectors, apply on the HTML tags, then try to create the objects.